Welcome back, Noble family. It's Noble Empress. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. This is your time to do it. So this story time, I'm going to tell you about how I finessed Wake County public school system. And I finessed them, but, the plan was already there. Anyone could have done it. They just didn't have the tools or the information to do it. So one day, I'm walking home from school with Naya and Brittany. Shout out to Naya, girl. Whew, you have made my life easier, okay? And so Naya's like, oh, I'm so fucking ready. I'm glad that the school year almost over with. We had like 2 weeks left in school or whatever. This is 2009. We got 2 weeks left in school or whatever. I'm a sophomore. So I'm like, all right, I ain't trying to be funny, girl, but how you gonna do that? Because we both, I knew that she had been held back or she didn't pass when she was younger or whatever because she wasn't technically in her right grade or whatever. So she was like, oh, I feel like this early graduation form and I just got to take these, what I'm saying? She was naming the classes she had to take and she was like, yeah, I'm walking. And so I'm like, shit, if she can do that shit, I can do it too. I'm making all A's and B's and I'm like, that's no fucking gap. I really was making all A's and B's. So I'm like, all right, cool. So let me go talk to my mama. So fun fact. So I was saying that I was going to go to the Marines because I was mad that I didn't have a college fund. And I was like, I'm not fucking paying for college. I'm not doing all of that. So my mama wasn't with that. My daddy was, but my mama wasn't with it. And so my mama was like, cool, she'll sign for me to graduate early because she wanted me to go to college. That's all she ever wanted was for me to go to college. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go back to school. I talk to my guidance counselor. So I'm like, how many credits you need to graduate? 20. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got 14 credits. And we were never on block schedule. So we took 7 classes a day. So we had 8 periods. One of them was lunch and course. And so it's like, okay, 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 3 is 21. I ain't got to be in school for no 4 years. I don't got to. And I need to figure out what are the requirements for me to get in college. I need my foreign language. I need my Englishes. I need my sciences and my history courses. So at this time, I needed 1 more history class. I needed 1 more English class. And I needed 2 Englishes. And I needed 2 maths. So I only needed 6 more classes to graduate. And that would have been 20. But, of course, I got to take 7. So, I think I took, a elective, a business class elective or something like that. Which was cool, but it really didn't matter. Because if I would have failed it, I would have still passed. And went on across that stage like I did. And so, my counselor was just like, we're not going to be able. So, of course, it's the end of the school year. So, my schedule is basically already picked for the following year. So, she's like, we're not going to be able to put you in, she said it may be a problem putting me in the AP classes because they might feel like it's too much work. So she went ahead and, processed it through. I got accepted, of course. And then when I came back to school in the fall of 2009, my schedule was changed. And I was just like, oh, Lord, here we go. So the only thing is I was not able to be in honors or AP Englishes. They put me on it was my second period and my third period was one was English 3 and one was English 4. And I was in a class with people who had basically was trying to be in their right grade. I think they were just behind in English so they could pass. So I mean, for real, the work was easy. So I was just like, okay, cool. Then I had to take US history. That was cool. Earth science. I waited to my junior year, which was really my senior year, to take science. And I took advanced functioning and modeling, which is basically trigonometry and discrete math, which I didn't learn anything and I still don't understand what I was supposed to learn. So it's like, all right, girl. So yeah, that's basically it. It was a form. A form saved my life. And so a lot of people be thinking oh, you're so smart. You graduated when you were 16. And I'll be like, thank you. But no, it's really, you got to learn the game, learn the system, and use it to your advantage. And that's exactly what I did. It won't nothing like I did anything illegal or, I had to do exchange some. I ain't have to exchange nothing for me to graduate early. And so I walked across stage. I was the youngest person, and I was happy, and I got the hell up out of there. Because U.S. history, had I want to be on my Black Power shit, I would definitely have to stay in school a whole nother year, because my U.S. history teacher was fucking racist. Like, and a lot of people don't know. Now I tell people why I really don't care for Raleigh. I don't care for Raleigh because I'm from Durham, North Carolina, where I have seen Black people in high places their entire life. You know, like, so when I have to experience racism from an educator who's supposed to be teaching me, then it's like, get the fuck out of here. So he wanted me to take a test over. So everybody in the class failed this fucking test. And he wanted me to take it over, but I didn't fail. So I'm just like, no, I don't want to take the test over. And so the girl in class, like, yeah, she probably cheated anyway. Da, da, da. And I'm like, he hears her talking. And he says nothing. So he's like, yeah, you still have to take it over. My mama is not like no person about to be fighting. She ain't care about no civil rights. She don't care about none of that. You go to school to learn and you come home. So I just had to check it up and deal with it. And I came out on top. Here we go, NCCU. So my freshman year in college, I was 17. So I graduated in June. My birthday is in July. So yes, I did graduate when I was 16, but I literally turned 17 the following month. So my whole freshman year, I was 17, and I had to use my college ID and to lie and finesse to get into the club because I legally wasn't able to go to the club. So we gonna keep up the story times. My next story time, I'm gonna tell y'all how I ran off on the plug to go to Jamaica to study abroad my junior year in college, and she gonna get her money back when I make my first $1 million. Nova Empress out. See you guys next week.